Sir, can you please tell me your name, give us your rank, and tell us who you work for?
Sergeant Katra, the Sheriff's Alpine Sergeant up here.
Can you spell your last name, sir?
K-A-T-R-A.
Thank you. And if you can speak just a little bit louder, can you tell us what's going on this morning?
Sure. Deputies responded to a structure fire here approximately about an hour ago. Upon arrival, the main resident was evacuated and standing outside. Fire department came and put out the fire. While the fire department was inside the residence, they alerted us to some illegal items inside. Sheriff's deputies searched and located some drugs and weapons, and the female occupant was ultimately arrested.
So she was arrested, and were they illegal weapons?
At this time, it's still be determined.
Okay, we thought we saw at least one sawed-off shotgun.
Yes.
And then, do we have a number of drugs? Or
We don't at this time. It's still being investigated.
do we know what type of drugs?
Preliminary methamphetamine.
Okay. And was anybody hurt during the fire?
No one was hurt, and no animals.
Okay. Anything you'd like to add, sir? Thank you so much for your time.
Well,
Good morning, sir. Can you tell us your name and your position and spell your last name?
Bill Pascal, Fire Chief, Alpine Fire Protection District, P-A-S-K-L-E.
Thank you, sir. Can you tell us what happened this morning?
This morning, units were dispatched to an incident, possible structure fire at this address. Upon arrival, we had flame shooting out of the top of a granny structure into the air about 10-15 feet with winds blowing 40 to 50 miles an hour at that time. Firefighters made an aggressive fire attack on the structure, held the fire confined to the structure, and that was it.
At least one tree was burning outside.
At least one tree was charred a little bit, correct.
Okay. And we understand the sheriffs, or you folks, found stuff and informed sheriffs.
Yeah, there was some stuff inside the structure that we notified the sheriffs about, and they're in there investigating that currently.
Can you talk about the winds? We're in the beginning of the red flag.
We're in the beginning of the red flag. Up here in Alpine, the winds have already started. We've got winds, like I said, when the firefighters arrived on scene to this fire, the winds were blowing at 40 to 50 miles per hour already. We've had a steady wind in Alpine for about 20 miles per hour and gusting up to the 40 to 50 mile an hour for the since last night, actually. We were real lucky we caught this fire when we did. It was real close to getting involved into the trees and into the surrounding vegetation around this structure, and this could have been a whole different story if we hadn't knocked this down so quickly.
All right, we don't need another West fire.
No, we don't.
Okay. Anything you'd like to add, sir?
Nope, that's it.
Thank you so much for your time, sir. And we...
So we can come get the dogs. Can you tell me what I did wrong? I didn't have anything to do with that. I think you by the roof. I was sleeping.